Alright, so the particle changes direction when the velocity changes sign. And the velocity is the derivative of s of t, so we're going to set up v of t as s prime of t. Alright, so you take your original s of t equals t squared minus 3t plus 2, you take the derivative, that turns out to be 2t, right? We're just applying the power rule. 2t minus 3. Right, and if you do a quick graph of this, right, and you graph, right, well, the velocity versus the time, right, when t equals 0, you'll be at negative 3. When you're at 1 second, you'll be at negative 1. And you'll be able to draw a graph that looks like this roughly, right? So the point that we're looking for is right here, right, where the where it crosses through the x-axis, because that's where your velocity values go from being negative to positive. So you simply set this equal to 0 and you solve, and you get t is equal to 3 over 2. And that's your answer to part E. That's the only time where it's going to change direction. Basically, it's going to start going backwards because it's going negative velocities, and then after it hits 1.5 seconds, it's going to move forward, and it's going to continue moving forward. And then for part F, it's connected to this, and it's helpful to have the graph. Basically, since v starts negative, the values of f, right, so when v is negative, right, the values of s will decrease. Right, so basically when we look at the values on the line here, right, basically they'll keep decreasing until you reach the t equals 3/2, right? At which point they'll be positive, and so at this point, right, you have to calculate s at 3/2, right, and that'll give you your position at 1.5 seconds. So you get 3/2 squared minus 3 times 3 over 2 plus 2. Right, so we get 9 over 4 minus 9 over 2 plus 2. If we add this all together, well, let's do common denominators. Right, we get 9 over 4 minus 18 over 4 plus 8 over 4. And altogether that gives us, let's see, 9 plus 8 is positive 17 minus 18, so it'll be at negative 1/4, right? And that's where your position would be at t equals 3/2.